are doing it. We are doing it. I didn't. Okay, maybe I did. Sorry, it's just gonna take me a moment. Hi. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Jade. I know it's been a long time. I have not sat down to record a YouTube video since 2018 or 2019, like the beginning of 2019. Either way, it's been about 6 years. But your girl is back. She's back and she's better. And there's many reasons why I'm better. Oh my gosh, I just forgot. Super, super important. Give me one moment. Hold on. Hold up. I graduated. Hold up. Let me get myself together. Oh, Lord, thank you. Yay, God. First of all, I did all of that to grab the wrong degree.
These degrees, I mean, it was a struggle.
That was 2017. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. For real. Now, let's get into it, okay? I graduated from the illustrious, the number one public HBCU in America, the number one HBCU in the world, home to the greatest homecoming on earth. Just know, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Right. So yeah, it's been a while since I sat down to record a YouTube video, and literally all the time I still get questions of, when are you coming back to YouTube? Are you going to do your channel again? And I kept telling people, eventually, I'm thinking about it. I kept saying yes. I kept saying no. I've had so many mixed answers, but we are watching the final answer right now. But let's catch y'all up on some things that have been going on in my life. Around 2018, I moved here to North Carolina, as you saw in one of my videos, and it's been a long journey, I will say. Moving to North Carolina by myself with my child, I didn't really know what I was doing at all. I didn't, but I knew I wanted to go to A&T. I knew I wanted to live out my dream of being an Aggie, and that's exactly what I did. Because your girl has graduated, okay? I graduated in 2021 with honors. My mother will never let me forget. I worked hard for them honors, girl. I worked hard. The honors was for my mama because that was her biggest thing. I just had to push to graduate with honors. Summer 2021 with my degree in multimedia journalism. So shout out to all my Crosby kids. And it was a lot, like going through school and being a parent. And in the midst of all that, of course, we know the pandemic happened, and I don't even know if we still in a pandemic or a global, whatever they want to call it. Going through the pandemic, it was really just like life kept happening. So after 2020, in 2021, I graduated. I ended up getting a job after my summer graduation date, which was absolutely amazing. I graduated, got a job after my internship. It was a receptionist job. I was used to receptioning. I've done it before. I was just like, yeah, I know how to be a receptionist. Like, this is nothing to me. But something in my spirit, y'all, when I tell you, since July of 2021, there was something in me that just kept telling me, like, just keep going after the job that you want and the job of your dreams. And so I'm not listening to this voice, and I'm just like, I need money. Like, you're not understanding. And if you're a journalism student, especially if you want to be an MMJ or even like a PA somewhere, you know that the industry is very competitive already. Like, I feel like I had no chance compared to my counterparts that were graduating, and they've already got 6 internships under their belt, and they're doing this and doing that for the school, and people know them. And I'm just like, I'm a whole single parent over here. I can't give y'all the hours that you want me to. I can't give y'all all of me, but I need a job. So it was really difficult in trying to find something in my field after graduating. So I just defaulted to receptionist because that's what I knew how to do. And I knew it would get me some money because I'd been through it with these jobs and customer service. After that, I got the job. I ended up quitting that job. I quit that job maybe like 3.5 to 4 months later because something just kept eating at me that I really needed to just go continue to pursue my dream career. Like, I will say, if you do not have a backup plan, please do not quit your job. Me quitting my job was my results of burnout. I just had to choose myself. Like, for so long, I was putting, of course, which was the necessity, like, I needed to put school first in order to get my degree and to finish so I could get a job. I needed to put my child first, of course, because I'm his parent. I'm responsible for him. I'm raising him. I need to do these things. But I was tired. I was exhausted. And the burnout was so real. My skin was breaking out because I couldn't walk without assistance for a while. I had gained so much weight. I had just been extremely unhappy. And I needed a change. It just made me realize, like, I can't not live my dreams. And I was just like, yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna figure something out. And I was just like, God, I don't know what is gonna happen. But I knew that I was not supposed to be at that job being a receptionist. I just knew it. So I quit my job, no backup plan. No, barely any savings account. Like, really, when I sit here and think about it, it was really like, girl, what are you doing? After quitting my job was really when I started to do some inner work. And this is really where, like, forward just kind of catapulted me to where I'm at now. 2022 and 2023 were both very interesting years. I was walking out on faith and quitting my job, but I literally was just like, I'm not giving up. That's just how solid my faith is. And one message that just kept ringing also in my head was to start creating content again. And I didn't do it. It was just a lot. Like, I tried to do it, but my heart just wasn't in it. That's just the biggest regret. If anything, is just not really being obedient to the voices that you're hearing and just like, girl, do that. Like, what are you afraid of? And so even more, I had to dig deeper into what I was afraid of. Why was I so afraid to start creating content again? Why did I stop in the first place? Like, what was keeping me from essentially doing this? But I'm grateful for those experiences. And I think now that I'm sitting here, even now, just really truly enjoying the journey that God has me on, and really just being like, okay, wherever you go, Lord, I'm a listen. I hear you. I am such a planner that I literally, even before I had my son, I had my life set up. This was going to happen. I was going to be done doing with this by this time. I was going to go here and do this, this, and that. And when I tell you, none of that happened. Everything I had planned to do once I got to Greensboro to go to A&T, none. I'm going to say the one thing that did happen was me graduating. All those other plans I had did not happen. But it's just goes to show you how much your plans are not the same as God's plans. And sometimes you just have to roll with it. If you gonna get to wherever he needs you to go, you got to roll with it. So those were the times where I just really had to deep dive into what I truly wanted for myself and what I really wanted to do with my life and in my career. I had to deep dive into how to become a better person for myself, how to become a better mother for my son, and just really trying to figure out, like, okay, girl, are you about to do this or not? And I think sometimes in life we just have to go through those things. Like people like to talk about it on social media, but like, I don't know. It's just some of this stuff be for play, and I be for real. Like, please. I've been planning to bring all of my channels back to life since last year. I still couldn't get into the rhythm of creating the content. That's one thing that I just had to be mindful of more, is that everything happens in God's timing. I'm actually very grateful that I did not post any much content last year. If anything, like I was just doing stuff on TikTok. Grateful that I did not post the content last year, because I feel better now starting again than I probably would have felt last year in rushing it. One thing I told myself that in this restart of my channel is that I'm not going to rush anything. I'm going to be consistent, but I'm also not going to rush anything. The plans for this channel, I just really want to start over, but I really want to tap into the creativity that I know I have. Like I've carried so many content ideas in my head. It's time to let this creativity fly to whatever heights God wants to take it, whatever lows it needs to go to touch somebody else and to encourage somebody else. This is what my content is going to be about. This is what my page is. Like, I just always wanted to be that relatable person, that voice that people can know, like, yeah, girl, I done been through the same thing. I know exactly what you're talking about. And that was my intent in the first place with my content. And that's never going to change. I still want to be able to touch other young moms that are out there. Like, being a parent, especially in today's world, is a lot. And we'll definitely get into some parenting and motherhood on this channel. But I really just want to see how creative I can be. I'm so excited. Like I said, this has been a faith walk. And I know that this is just the beginning. So I really hope that y'all stick with me throughout this. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I don't know. Some people may like it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's cool. You ain't got to be on my page. I guess that's it. It's really surreal just starting this back over again, but I can't wait for y'all to see everything that I have brewing up in this big old forehead of mine. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.